I'm Hufflepuff. I'm retarded.
I was told to say Slytherin.
I'm Ravenclaw. I'm Ravenclaw too. General.
So Kyle, what are some of your favorite more important courses?
Well, definitely art, because that's what I want to do. And I just love all the materials that are available. You basically tell Madeline, the art teacher, what you need and she'll get it for you. It's very liberating to be able to create what you want. I don't really like history that much, but it's all about how a teacher conveys the information to entice my attention, and she does that really well. And I also really love my lit class. You get to express your ideas, you hear other people's ideas, and it's a lot of fun when you clash ideas because then you talk it out and they see different points of view. Especially at the school, you get to pick all these different classes because you can really pick one catered to your interests.
I really like Donna's art history class. We get to learn about a lot, and we get to show that through a lot of different, she gives us a lot of different ways of expressing what we've learned and how we've learned it.
I like my literature and composition class with Tally Johnson. I have a lot of fun doing it. We do like writing, we do reading, short stories.
What are some of your favorite school activities that you do? Sort of like sports or clubs?
I play Ultimate Frisbee, and I love the sport. I'm usually not big on sports, but I came here and found that sport, and I always have a great time when I'm playing it.
I'm very involved in musical activities on campus. Right now I'm a co-leader of women's a cappella. I take chorus. I do Paideia musicals. I've sung with the jazz band. I do a lot of music related activities, and it's a really great community of musicians and just really talented people.
I'm in volleyball. I played JV this year. I had so much fun doing it. I really like it. For short term, I'm currently doing tech crew, so I've been spending a ton of time working on the musical and getting everything set up. I really like the Bad Movie Club. That one's really funny because it's just like sitting around watching bad movies.
Club-wise, I'm in People of Color Club. One, it's nice to be surrounded by those that are like you. It really forms a sense of community. It's just nice to have that connection with other people.
So what's like a day in the life at the high school like? Sort of like going through the day?
Wow, yeah, so I come to school, I go through my first and second period classes.
Monday morning meeting is kind of chaotic good, if anything. But I think it's very free form, so you can kind of go announce as you need, and information gets to everybody.
And during break, I usually use it to socialize with friends, but if I needed to talk to a teacher or catch up on work, that's the time to do it.
I love activity period. I've been at a lot of schools in my life, and there's never really been that time during the day where it's sort of in the middle of everything. It makes my day go a lot smoother. It allows you to be engaged in school activities without having to stay after school if transportation is a problem or whatever it may be.
What do I do during lunch? Well, eat for one. Sometimes I'll go out to lunch. I don't do it too often because I usually get high bites, but that's the main time that I use to just sit down and talk with friends.
I like that there's no cafeteria because I know at some schools they make you stay in the cafeteria. Here you can kind of just go and eat and do what you want. Like if you have work to do or you need to talk to a teacher, you can do that in that time.
So what about the advisory system? What's been your experience with that?
Well, I guess I have the two advisors. I have my peer advisors, which is two seniors, and then I have my teacher advisor, who's Tally again. I really like my teacher advisor. I think she does a really good job with it. Peer advisor is fun. It's nice to have older kids that kind of know what they're doing at some level a little more than you.
Yeah.
That can help you.
Advisory system, when I first came here in 9th grade, I didn't really see the point of it. But now I've come to appreciate it. I have Jeannie as an advisor. She's really interested in how your classes are going and are you struggling in the classes? Do you need to talk to a teacher? And you also have other people in there who may be going through similar things. And it's not usually your group of friends that you're in there with, so you're meeting new people all at the same time.
Can you talk a little bit about the transition from middle school to high school here at Paideia?
So my middle school was a lot smaller. It was there's suddenly all this freedom to do what you want compared to other schools. But the thing is, we're trusted with that freedom, and people don't really abuse it. You can see the opportunities. At this school is a lot different for me than other schools. I haven't taken advantage of everything yet because I've only been here for a long term and a short term. But you can see people that are getting jobs or internships just from being at the school that can like lead them on to their careers. First I thought the first name basis was going to be harder, but I ended up liking it. I think that being casual with your teachers, you can have like a better relationship with like learning. You can kind of, it's easier to ask a question without feeling intimidated or whatnot.
Coming here from public school was definitely a shock and definitely a culture change. But now that I've been here for 4 years, I've decided that I really liked it here and that I'm really glad I came. Because it's really opened the door on a lot of opportunities for me. And it's really helped further me as a student and as a person.
So, are there any like tips you would offer to rising freshmen?
Oh yes, so many tips. Yeah, mostly tips that I would have given myself as a freshman. Really keep track of your mental health and like build your support network. Find your people who can really like help you get through high school. The key to just like staying healthy and like staying grounded and being yourself like through it all is just like finding people who you can really trust that will like help you if you really need help.
My tips for rising freshmen would probably be to just breathe. Like, it's new, so you're gonna have to get used to it. Don't be too stressed out if you're not doing too well in class because the teachers are there to help you. Like, ask questions. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know something, you know? Because that's what I did my freshman year. I didn't necessarily like to ask questions because I was putting myself on a high horse thinking I shouldn't need the help, I can do it myself. But once I decided to like slow down and actually like open up and like ask, basically, that's when things started to improve.
I think that's it. Is there anything else you want to say about your experience at Paideia High School?
Love Paideia. It's so great.